Okay, if we could have your attention, please. We are now joined by our second place qualifier, Austin Dillon, driver of the number 3 Dow Chevrolet for Richard Childress Racing. Austin, great run out there. Just talk a little bit about your laps and your car heading into tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm just proud of the guys, RCR, ECR. We struggled a little bit here last couple qualifying efforts for the speedways, and to come out and have a shot at the pole, that's really big for our Dow Intellifresh Chevy. I'm proud of all my guys. So. Yeah, ECR did a good job bringing something a little different, hopefully, than the Daytona race. We felt like we needed to get better, and I think they did.
Okay, we'll open it up for questions for Austin. If you have a question, please raise your hand. We'll get a microphone to you. Any questions for Austin Dillon? We'll start up here with Bob Pockris.
Bob Pockris, ESPN. Considering what the Gibbs teams did in Daytona and the Toyotas, I mean, can they do the same thing here as far as seeming to just work together, or is it more difficult here?
No, I mean, they should be if they have the same speed. I don't think they have the same speed at Daytona. I think they lost something from the time they came from Daytona to Talladega. We'll see how it goes. I'm just proud of our guys for building a fast race car. If you can get your teammates up there, it definitely is a good place to have them up front to kind of block both lanes. But this place does seem to spread out. It's just so much wider, and handling doesn't affect as much. So you won't see. I don't think you'll see the pack as spread out like Daytona, because handling hasn't been an issue all weekend yet.
Okay, we'll go next to Tom and then back to Bob.
Hi, Austin. Tom Jensen, FoxSports.com. Congratulations.
Thank you.
The 3 and RCR have such a history here. What would it mean to win tomorrow?
Oh, it would be, it would be huge. It's a great place to do it at, exactly like you're saying. There's a lot of history here from Dale and RCR. It's kind of the place where a lot of stuff happens, good stuff happens for RCR here. So hopefully we can continue that streak of good runs for RCR here. And we've got a car capable of doing that, obviously, with the qualifying effort. So, would love to be my first Cup win.
Okay, we'll go next to Bob.
Bob Pockris, ESPN. Do you get into anything about the symbolism of the 24 and the 3 cars being on the front row here?
Yeah, that's cool. I think that's very special. The 24 car I think they've won probably 3 or 4 out of the last Speedway polls. I'm not sure how many, but that car, what they're doing a good job. So to be within the same speed range there, that was good for us. And I think we're going to have a solid place to go, and that's stay up front at the beginning of this race.
Okay, we'll go next to Reed over on your right, Austin.
Reed Spencer with NASCAR Wire Service. Austin, how big a factor was the wind out there today?
I don't think it was, it might have picked up there at the end. I did feel it right before our last run that the wind had picked up from the first run, but it also had cooled down. So it's kind of hard judging the difference between the two. If it's better to have, surely it's better to have no wind or the wind in the right direction for you. But it might have affected us a little bit. I think more than anything, probably, we were in the middle of the pack, so our car could have cooled down a little bit more and not been as heat soaked as the 24.
Any final questions? Okay, we'll go to Chris Knight.
Chris Knight, catchfans.com. Going to run right into NASCAR Xfinity Series race today. How's your car, and what do you expect to see today, and maybe that you can transfer to tomorrow?
Our Xfinity car is really solid. I feel like we have a great shot of winning this race and want to win this race. So I'll do what I can to stay up front, make smart moves, and no mistakes, and see if we can't come home with another victory in the Ream Chevy.
Okay. Any final questions for Austin? All right. Thank you for your time. Good luck this weekend.